Hey, puppy people, it's Cindy. I am here today to talk about toys. I'm starting the 12 dog toys of Christmas because you're out shopping for everybody else in your life. So, of course, that little furry friend of yours deserves a special treat and toy too for Christmas. And toys are so important because I am telling you, I've been doing this a long time. And the more I do this, the more dogs I see, the more I am convinced and I know that 90 to 99% of behavior problems are simply because your dog is bored. Bored. Why does your dog dig in the trash? Why does your dog counter surf? Why does your dog bark incessantly at squirrels? Well, one, because they're dogs, but two, because they're bored. Bored. Young, active, working dogs need something to do. Even older dogs, they still need to play. They still need something to occupy their brain. So I want to spend the next few days here up until Christmas talking about toys. What are my favorite toys as a behaviorist? What are my favorite toys as a dog mom that really help keep them occupied, stimulated, and out of trouble? So the first toy that we're going to talk about is, my number one favorite dog toy out there. It's the granddaddy of them all. I think every dog should come with one. And that, of course, is the Kong. I've got my little bowl of Kongs here. It's like an Easter egg hunt when we go pick up all their Kongs to clean them. But I want to talk about this toy, why it's so great, how to use it, and how to select the right one for your dog. So let's get at it. Let's talk about Kongs. So first and foremost, they're color-coded for a reason. Yes, they're pretty colors, but they're coded for a reason. Colors are significant, okay? So it has to do with the rubber strength. So this is a senior Kong. This is a Kong that's designed, it has a little tuft of Rudy hair on there. This is designed for seniors. Senior dogs that have maybe had some dental issues, had some extractions. So it's made out of a softer rubber. You can see it kind of squishy here, as opposed to the red, your classic, which is going to be for your average chewer. This is going to be for 80% of dogs. And you can see the difference, and I'm pressing both at the same rate here, how different it is. So this is for seniors. Now they also come in baby blue and pink, which is about the only color I don't have, which is designed for puppies. It's designed for those sharp needle-like teeth that puppies have. And if you can't find a purple one for a senior dog, then the puppy would be a good substitution. But if you have an adult dog, like I said, an average chewer, then you want to do the red. Now, if you have a really strong, a robust chewer, then you may want to do the black. So the black is made out of an even harder rubber strength than the red. And I'm pushing this as hard as I can. I don't know if you can see the difference. Okay, so colors mean something. Now, the other thing you want to keep in mind when selecting the right Kong for your dog is the size. So size is meaningful as well. Basically, you want to go by the size of your dog's mouth. Yes, the poundage is important, but even more than the weight of your dog, what's most important is the size of their mouth. So a 30-pound Cocker Spaniel has a different size mouth than a 30-pound Pit Bull. So basically you want the biggest part of the toy not to be able to fit in the back of your dog's mouth. And this is true for all toys, not just the Kong. So if it's able to fit in the back of the mouth, it becomes a choking hazard. So not as important if you have a little Chihuahua or a Maltese, but if you have a larger dog, definitely keep that in mind. Especially some dogs, like golden retrievers, they can have bigger mouths, and those jowls can hide a lot. So just be aware of the size of the mouth when selecting the size. And when in doubt, go up. So if you're not sure about this size, go up in size. When in doubt, go up, basically. And then how do you use them? So I hear all the time, oh yeah, my dog didn't like that. My neighbor said to get it. My vet said to get it. I got it. I think it's in the backyard someplace. I put a treat in there. He got it out and then he was bored. Or my dog doesn't like peanut butter, so I can't use it. Just excuses, people. There's a million ways to stuff a Kong. So I use their regular kibble as a base. Don't even feed them in a bowl. Take the bowl away and just feed him in 1 or 2 or 3 of these. Why? One, it's going to keep him occupied longer. So just eating his food out of a bowl is going to take maybe 30 seconds, and then he's bored again, and then he's digging through the trash, or he's barking at the neighbors, or digging up your roses, whatever. So this is going to take, instead of 30 seconds to feed him, put the meal in 1 or 2 of these, and it may take him 5 minutes. That's 5 minutes of enrichment time where he's thinking and he's getting mentally stimulated. It's so important. Also, if you have a dog that eats quickly, that literally is a chow hound and gobbles up their food, not healthy for them, to say the least, especially if you have a dog that's prone to bloat or other issues. This slowing down the pace of their eating really is so much healthier for them. And if they're on a combination diet where they have kibble with some wet food or with some frozen raw food, you can just shove it all in here, even the better. So how do you feed in this? So to start with, we teach them the game of the Kong, which is basically put the kibble in there loosely so it's easy for them to get it out. So they learn, oh, I mess with this and food comes out. This is a great little toy. Then once they have it on easy mode, then you put it on a more challenging mode by maybe mushing in a banana or something creamy with the kibble, like some wet food or Greek yogurt, the plain yogurt with no sugar in it, obviously, and pack it in there a little bit tighter. Even wet the kibble so the dry kibble expands a little bit and it's a little bit mushier. So it's that much more challenging for them to get the food out. So it slows them down even more and keeps them occupied for even longer. Now, once your dog has the technique down where they get, oh, food comes in this, and they learn how to manipulate it to get the food to come out, then you can take the whole thing or take 2 or 3 of them, put the food in there with something creamy and delicious, and then put it in a freezer bag, one of those Ziploc freezer bags, so you don't get junk all over your freezer, and then freeze the whole thing. So it becomes a Kong sickle. And now it may take them 15, 20, 30 minutes to eat their meal. Yay! We timed Rudy once with the big Kong. I think it was actually one bigger than this. It was a black one. I think it was the ultimate size. And it took him 30 minutes. It was frozen with just kibble, and I can't remember what we had mushed in there with it. And it took him 30 minutes. So that's great time for you to do whatever you need to do. It's a great way to keep your dog occupied while you're on that Zoom call, while you're just taking 5 minutes to yourself. Also, really great strategy for separation anxiety, which see one of my other videos about that, but lots of applications for that. So experiment how to stuff them, what to stuff in there, and teach your dog to like it. And did I mention how easy they are to clean? It's so fantastic. What I do, like once a week or once every other week, I'll just gather them all up in a bowl like this and then stick them in the sink with some soapy water. If you can't get all the stuff out, or if your dog left some treat remnants in there, you can just take a bottle brush and clean it out. Or Kong now has a little cleaner that's shaped like a Kong. It's adorable. I'll do a video on that. I'll show you Like, where do I have one? I know I have one. And just kind of scrape it out of there or let it soak in that soapy water. You can also put them in the dishwasher. Yeah, they're dishwasher safe. Top rack. And they come out nice and clean. It's wonderful. So, so day number 1, best dog toy ever is the Kong. So thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you learned something, and go play with your dog. Go shopping for your dog. Take your dog shopping. Even better yet, right? Go play. Take care. Till next time.